Today we are talking about Nkechi Blessing and how she reportedly lost an endorsement deal after the brand she was influencing for discovered she once shared adult toys as souvenir when her mother was being put to rest. This gist is hot but also very deep because it's not just about celebrity drama, it's real life lesson that affects all of us.
I just got back from the gym and then I received a call that broke my heart. Let me play something for you guys. The funeral that you were sharing, whatever. That was she saying you were. Because I was sharing video was why she doesn't like me. I'm telling you, and I was like, what the hell? What does that got to do with the video that you want to promote my business? I'm telling you, this happened real. Like, she told me not to, and I said no, and I did it. And I posted your video. I ran a sponsored ad for your video. Just one day.
Now, before anybody laughs or say na her business, let's sit down and reason this matter together because it's bigger than Nkechi Blessing. It's about how our action today can come back tomorrow, either to lift us up or to destroy opportunities waiting for us in the future. So Nkechi Blessing is in tears saying that she lost juicy endorsement day. Why? Because the brand in question took a deeper look into her past actions and realized that when her mother was being put to rest, she decided to share adult toys at 7 years. Yes, you heard me well. Adult toys, not Ankara, not bags of rice, not even drinks, and not exercise books, but adult toys. At that time, it trended like wildfire. People dragged her, some supported her, others just shook their heads. But like most trending things in Nigeria, after a few weeks, the gist just went down and everybody moved on. Nkechi too moved on. But guess what? The internet does not forget, and the brand she was supposed to represent did not move on. For them, they have an image to protect, a reputation to keep, and they don't want their product or services tied to someone who once did something that might not align with their values. And boom, just like that, deal cancelled. Now let's talk real. This is a classic case of action have consequences. Sometimes you may think it's just today, let me do it and move on. But tomorrow, when opportunity knocks, the same action may be standing at the door waiting to block you. You see, one thing with life is that our choices are seed. When you plant them, you might not see the harvest immediately, but years later, when you least expect, the seed will grow and come back to meet you. Nkechi's case is a reminder that the world is watching, brands are watching, even people you don't even know are watching. And the funny thing is that she's crying and asking, what did I do to these people? She believes that somebody somewhere went behind her back to expose her, and that's why she lost the endorsement deal. But the truth is that it may not even be somebody that gave her out. Brands are not careless. They put money into your hands. Before they tie their reputation to your face, they will do background checks. They will Google you. They will search your name on blogs. They will scroll through your passports and they will dig at something you once did, and consider whether it is okay for them to continue or not. So in Nkechi's case, it's not necessary that an enemy carries to the brand. The brand could have simply done their homework and realized that, this same person shared adult toys, as souvenir. I beg you, we know one wahala just like that, the deal disappeared. This is why I always say sometimes it's not village people, it's not even haters, it's not bad belle. Sometimes it's simply the consequences of our actions. And the painful part, Nkechi is genuinely confused. She's asking that do to these people, but in reality, she already did it. She may have forgotten, she may have moved on, but the internet did not forget. In this age of social media, screenshots don't die. A single video can resurface years later and affect you. What you post, what you say, what you do, everything is stored somewhere. And tomorrow it can be used either as your CV or as evidence against you. Let's ask ourselves, if somebody wants to give me an opportunity today, what will they see when they Google my name? Will it be achievement and clean records, or will it be scandals, insult, and reckless behaviors? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't live your life or don't be expressive. Nkechi Blessing is known for being bold, outspoken, and controversial. That's part of her brand, and it works for her in certain spaces. But when you cross into the world of business partnership, endorsement, and big money deals, the rule changes. Companies don't care about how entertaining you are if they think you can stand their brand. They don't want to explain to their customers why their ambassador wants share adult toys. They don't want unnecessary controversy. That's where wisdom comes in. We must learn how to balance personality with responsibility. And there are things you can do privately, and there are things you should never do publicly if you are aiming for long-term growth. Because sometimes that fun moment can cost you millions tomorrow. And this doesn't just apply to celebrities, it applies to you and me. You might not be an actress or influencer, but maybe one day you apply for a job or a scholarship or even political office, and suddenly somebody digs up that reckless tweet you posted 5 years ago, or that embarrassing embarrassing video you thought nobody would see. It's not always about living a fake life. No, it's about being intentional with your choices. Ask yourself, if this thing resurfaces tomorrow, can I defend it with my chest? If that answer is no, maybe it's better not to do it at all. So Nkechi Blessing's story is a warning and a lesson. At the end of the day, we are all writing our future reputation with the ink of our present actions. You might think it doesn't matter now, but tomorrow when opportunity comes, the past will speak. So my people, let's be wise. Let's make choices that will not come back to block us. Live your life, yes, but live it with sense, because like the say goes, what you do today echoes eternity. Now, let's talk about resilience, strength, and wisdom, and the star of the story, none other than Iyabo Ojo. Now, you all remember a few months ago, tragedy struck. Her business space, Fespris went up in flames. For some people, that would have been the end of the story. They would have cried, complained, and maybe abandoned the dream. But Iyabo Ojo is not some people. Instead of letting fire destroy her hustle, she turned the setback into a comeback. Today, Fespris Lounge has been rebuilt, stronger, finer, and even better than before. This is what I call the spirit of a true fighter. Iyabo just shows us that a wise woman does not, bow to challenges. So let's clap for Iyabo Ojo. She has inspired many women. First Priest is back to life and in style. My people, this matter of the happy boys is really an eye-opener. Apostle Chibuzo, the OPN General Overseer, carried these boys from nothing, from the street life, and gave them a platform. He spent money, sent them abroad to Cyprus for their education, and turned their life around. Instead of appreciation, they later used social media to drag him, saying all sorts of things against the same man that helped them. But see how life works. When noise and fame died down, reality set in. Things became very hard for them. Survival no easy, and they had no choice but to trace their step back. They came publicly to beg for forgiveness, and in the spirit of Christ, Apostle Chibuzo, forgave them. This shows the heart of a true leader. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is strength. Because truth be told, not everybody can forgive that, after being openly insulted and defamed. But he did it. This is a reminder for young people. Never bite the hand that fed you. Gratitude is a seed that multiplies blessings, but pride and ingratitude can close doors forever. At the end of the day, Apostle has proved again that he's not just a pastor but a father. And the happy boys, I think they have learned the bitter but important lesson. Never take grace for granted. I bless you in the name of the Son. So my people, this is the much you take on this. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And as we come to the end of this video, kindly subscribe to my channel, like, share, and leave your comments in the comment section. I will see you in my next video. But before then, don't forget to stay safe, remain kind, and mind your mental health. Bye, and remain blessed.